now. Back in the days of living carefree lifestyles, while long as we wasn't caught. Being bad was cool and we was never at a loss for something to get in.
When he won the championship, I still thought this was the same lad that I'd known like 4 or 5 years before. And it was obvious that the more success he got, the more headlines he got in the papers, and the more he was on television and what have you, that he was beginning to change. It's the last throw of the dice for him. That's how serious it is for Pat. It's a shame because the parasites that have latched onto him and pulled him down, they won't be around when he's got no money. They won't be around when he's bitter. And he says he won't become bitter, but I know he will because I've seen other boxers that's gone like him.
The hardest thing really is like giving all this up now, because I think once you grow into a routine of going out all the time and partying, it's something you get used to, and that's the hardest thing, is to give it all up. But I'm gonna have to do it.
I mean, they've tried to prosecute me before on several charges, on several offences, and I've had 9 months suspended sentence. I mean, if I get in trouble within that 9 months and I ever get sent down, I'll also get that time added on as well. Because if I stay here, I mean, who knows what's going to happen? I mean, obviously it's not going to be for the best, it's more or less going to be for the worst.
Well, he's lost his last 2 fights. One was a British welterweight championship fight, and the other one was a World Boxing Federation light middleweight championship fight. He should have won the 2, but he wasn't in condition.
I mean, to be honest with you, and I will be quite honest, I don't want to go. I'm going over to America to seek myself and to see, if I can actually do it. I want to know myself if I can do it, and then if I can, then I'll stay.
He doesn't want to go, but he knows in his subconsciousness that if he doesn't go and find himself, he'll never ever have the opportunity to see if he could have won a world title, or if he could get back to the top again. Come on, move. Step in, step in. Bend your knees. Oh, what are you getting there? Bend your knees. Move on like that, step to the side. It's 4, bud. The best thing that could happen is that when I go over to America to see him, that I'm finding him in tip-top condition, mentally and physically. Putting all these distractions behind him. The worst thing that can happen, and deep down inside me it tells me that it might very well happen, is that after 3 weeks or so, 4 weeks out there, he gets a phone call off one of these tow rags that something's happened over here and they need him back, and he comes back home.
Finn. Right. Yeah, we'll be over in a month.
I'm leaving everything behind. I'm leaving my daughter behind. I'm just leaving everything behind.
Say bye.
Bye. Right, ready, come. That's up with an handshake on that one.
He's going out there with a bloke called John Davenport, a real disciplinarian, and a coach that coached Lennox Lewis up to about 3 or 4 fights ago. If it didn't go well for him, I would advise him to retire.
3X1242, bye-bye.
I'm going to be successful in America. I'm definitely going to be successful. I'm not going to be a bum. I'm definitely going to do it over there. When his mother died, that's where Pat's downfall came from, with his boxing. Because if his mother's not around to prove to her that, this is me, I'm your son, I'm gonna, win some money and buy a house and set you up. That's where the downfall was. When she died, I think that's where Pat started slip and slide. I think Pat get into this group of people for them to respect him. He wouldn't like to think that his daughter know that he's in that, or he's in that, or he's in that. He liked to know that she knows all the good things that happens to him. my father was a world champion, not my father was a dead leg or a down and out or a gangster or whatever. People try to give him positive advice, but it's up to him now to do it over there and not come back to England if he's got any sense at all.